Hey guys, and welcome back. This is LunarOwl ASMR, and tonight we're doing our 3rd year anniversary, our Yugitine video. I always enjoy doing these, and I'm happy that it's on Valentine's Day so I can share it with you guys. And I brought out an old Valentine box that I have kept because I really like the sounds and playing with the front of it, and I thought I'd do it again this year. So let's get into it. These are all going to be from the Rarity collection, the 25th Rarity collection. And I thought I'd do more than the typical 6 because this is the 3rd anniversary and I wanted to treat you guys as soon as I get all this stuff. Alright, so we have our packs. Might as well mix them up a bit because I just picked from each side in the box. We have 4, 10. We have 10 packs to open up. Let's see. Snip the tops off first. I've learned over the years it is a lot easier to do this with the top snipped off. We have our top snipped off. Put that there. And let's get into it. Also, I love you guys, and thank you for spending this Valentine's Day with me. We have Elder Entity Knits. Ooh, that's very shiny. We have a Harpy's Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, Junk Speeder, and a Predaplant Dragostapelia. Our next cards are Eldritch, the Golden Lord. Oop, he's wanting to get away. Dingursu, the Outcross of the Evening Star. Ooh. Ooh. Can you see that? This is my first of getting this rarity. This is called By the Grave, and I've totally blanked on what this rarity is. And then we have Pot of Extravagance. And we have a normal. Side by side so you guys can see. I really like this new rarity because this is like matte embossing. And then this is a glossy embossing. They did all the different kinds of textures on this. It's crazy. I'm really wanting to get at least a few of the Change of Heart. I know they're in this set. I know I got one last time I opened this set, but I'd want more. Baron de Fleur. Oh, that's cute. Danger Jackalope. Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. The Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. I'm excited for the second wave of this also that's coming out. Galaxy Eyes Afterflow Dragon. Oh. Oh. This is a prismatic secret rare, I believe. Oh no. It has the 25th anniversary stamp. So this is the Harpy's Featherstorm quarter century secret rare. I thought it was just a prismatic secret rare or something, but then I saw this down here. A little embossing. It's so cool. We have preparation of rites. Lava Golem. Oh, that's cute. I don't think I've seen this. Fairy Tale Luna. Next pack. Let's see. Yes! I love Change of Heart no matter what rarity. I'm excited. And then, oh, it's interesting. The foiling from this angle, you can only really see the TH. This is Eldritch, the Golden Lord. Oh, I love how they do the box down here. Also, let's see if I can, there you go. And I like that it's embossed in some areas and not in others. I love this style. Masked Hero Darklaw. Mink Knight Crusadia Avra Max. I'm butchering this person's name. Meek Knight Crusadia Arvmax. It's a cool looking card. And And then we have a Magician's Salvation. I'm happy I got this. I love the card art for all of this lore. Egyptian God Slime. Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous. This is, I also love the Dogmatica cards. I love I love armor, and especially girls in armor, like when it's done right. I don't like the what would you call it? How to put it nicely, the sleazy, unrealistic armor. I like, I guess like the easiest one that I can think of that comes to mind would be like Joan of Arc, or Saber, like Arthur, Pendragon, Artoria from the Fate series when she's in her like normal armor. Then we have a Red Eyes, a Flare Metal Dragon. That looks so cool. I'm a lover of the red eyes. Dark Ruler No More. Code Talker Inverted. Lava Golem. Oh, I see something shiny. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. It is a really cool one. Magicianalized Fusion. And it's another 25th secret rare. That's so cool. We have Blackwing Simoon, the Poison Wind. Oops. Triple Tactics. Oh, I've not had this one. Wait, no. Yes? No? Question mark. So, I thought this might have been the same as, let's see. No. No, these are two different rarities. This one's super glossy. I will have to look up the rarities for you guys. Sorry that I don't know these. And I'll put them in while editing, so they'll be like right here or around here somewhere for you. But that's gorgeous. And then we have a ancient fairy dragon. I might have to buy another box of these. I really, really love them all. I also like the cards that are in them. Artemis, the Magus Moon Maiden. Compulsory brain fight, even though it's right there. Compulsory evacuation device. Mother, Elder Entity, Nist, Trebrini, Ebon, Angel of the Burning Abyss. Where is their face? Oh, okay, I see it. So tiny. And I've always thought this card is really pretty. This is the Iris of Sword Soul. She's beautiful. Dark Ruler no more. Infinite Impermanence. I love this card. Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief. I don't have this, so this is really nice for my collection. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Reasoning. I like how they did the foil for this one too. All the cards just pop out. Oh, look at that when the light hits it just right. That's nice. And Vision Hero Ferris. Another Triple Tactics talent. Ice Barrier. Egyptian Gods line. Junk Speeder. And oh, I've never seen this one either. Selene, Queen of the Master Magicians. Queen of the Master Magicians. That's an interesting way to say that. I will be right back. I'm gonna pick out cards from what I've pulled and then do the little snippet of sleeving them for you guys. the Golden Lord. He is a zombie effect monster. You can send this card and one spell or trap card from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one card on the field, send it to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one spell or trap card you control to the graveyard. Add this card to your hand. Then you can special summon one zombie monster from your hand. And if you do, until the end of your opponent's turn, it gains 1000 attack and defense and cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use this once per turn. Fairy Tale Luna. She's really cute. Spellcaster effect monster. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one spellcaster monster with 1850 attack from your deck to your hand once per turn. Quick effect. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Your opponent can send one card with that monster's name from their deck or extra deck to the graveyard to negate this effect. Otherwise, return both this card and that monster to the hand. Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. It's a Dragon XC effect monster. Level 3, level 8 monsters to summon. You can also XD summon this card by using a Galaxy Eyes XC monster you control as material, except Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Transfer its materials to this card once per turn. You can target up to 2 equipped cards equipped to this card, attach them to this card as a material once per turn. You can detach one material from this card, then target one face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. Magician's Salvation. When this card is activated, you can set one Eternal Soul directly from your deck. If you normal or special summon Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, except during the damage step, you can target one of those monsters. Special summon one Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl from your graveyard with a different name than that monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. You can only activate one Magician's Salvation per turn. The cards keep wanting to get away with the others every time I try to swipe them. Celine, Queen of the Master Magicians. She is very pretty. She is a spellcaster link effect monster. 2+ monsters, including a spellcaster monster, to summon. If this card is link summoned, place spell counters on this card equal to the number of spells on the field and in the graveyard. While an Edmoni cards is on the field, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. Once per turn during the main phase, quick effect, you can remove You can remove 3 spell counters from your field. Special summon one spellcaster monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position to your zone this card points to. That is such fine writing. It's hard to read. Correction, this is fine writing. The Iris Sword Soul spellcaster effect monster. During the main phase, if a monster whose effects are negated is on the field, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If your opponent special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can activate one of these effects based on where it was summoned from. Hand, special summon one monster from your hand. Deck, draw 2 cards. Extra deck, destroy one of those monsters special summoned from the extra deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. My mother would love this card. She loves green and she loves bunnies. Danger, Jackalope. Beast effect monster. You can reveal this card in your hand. Your opponent randomly chooses one card from their entire hand. Then you discard the chosen card. If the discarded card was not Danger Jackalope, special summon one Danger Jackalope from your hand, and if you do, draw 1 card. If this card is discarded, you can special summon one Danger monster from your deck in defense position except Danger Jackalope. You can only use this effect once per turn. Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous. I know I've read this one before, but I just really like this card. And I thought I'd read some cards that I might have already read before for people that want to still hear it. This is a spellcaster effect monster. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster's special summon from the extra deck. You can only use each of the following effects of Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous once per turn. If a monster's special summon from the extra deck is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can activate this effect. Add 1 Dogmatica card from your deck to your hand, except Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. Compulsory evacuation device. Target 1 monster on the field or return that target to the hand. Ice barrier. When an attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, change that opponent's monster's attack to 0. Negate its effects. Also, it cannot change its battle position. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Send 1 level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can add 1 water monster from your graveyard to your hand. Also, until the end of your next turn, after this effect resolves, you cannot special summon monsters except water monsters. You can only use this effect once per turn. Infinite Impermanence. Target 1 face of monster your opponent controls. Negate its effects until the end of this turn. Then, if this card was set before activation and is on the field at resolution, for the rest of this turn, all other spell trap effects in the column are negated. If you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand. Turning away. Cherubini Iban, Angel of the Burning Abyss. He is a Fairy Link effect monster. 2 level 3 monsters to summon. Monsters this card points to cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card would be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can send 1 other card to one other card you control to the graveyard instead. You can send one level 3 monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target one Burning Abyss monster on the field. It gains attack and defense equal to the attack and defense of the monster sent to the graveyard until the end of this turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. Ghostrick Angel of Mischief is a fairy Xyz effect monster. 2 level 4 monsters to summon. You can also Xyz summon this card by using a Ghostrick Xyz monster you control as material. Accept Ghostrick Angel of Mischief. Transfer its materials to this card. When the number of materials on this card become 10, you win the duel. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card. Add one Ghostrick spell trap from your deck to your hand once per turn. You can attach one Ghostrick card from your hand to this card as material. I don't think I've ever read a card like that. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Dragon Xyz effect monster. 2 level 7 monsters to summon. Cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has material. While this card has material, each time your opponent activates a card or effect, inflict 500 damage to your opponent immediately after it resolves. Once per turn, quick effect. You can detach one material from this card, then target one Red Eyes normal monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Red Eyes decks. I love my Red Eyes. Masked Hero Dark Law is a warrior fusion effect monster. Must be special summoned by mask change. Any card sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead once per turn if your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand, except during the draw phase or the damage step. You can banish one random card from your opponent's hand. I'm gonna butcher their name again. Meek Knight, Crusadia, Arvamax, Cyber Link Effect Monster. 2+ monsters special summoned from the extra deck to summon. While this Link summoned card is on the field, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, their monsters cannot target monsters for attacks, except this one. Once per battle, during damage calculation, if this card battles a special summon monster, quick effect, you can make this card gain attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack during the damage calculation only. This Link summon card you control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card. You can shuffle one card on the field into the deck. Reasoning. Your opponent declares a monster level from 1 to 12. Evacuate cards from the top of your deck until you evacuate a monster that can be normal summon set. Then if that monster is the same level as the one declared by your opponent, send all evacuated cards to the graveyard. If not, special summon the evacuated monster. Also send the remaining cards to the graveyard. Called by the Grave. Target one monster your opponent target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, and if you do, until the end of the next turn, its effects are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name. Triple Tactics talent. If your opponent has activated a monster effect during your main phase this turn, activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards. Take control of one monster your opponent controls until the end phase. Look at your opponent's hand and choose one card from it to shuffle into the deck. You can only activate this once per turn. Eldritch, the Golden Lord, and he's so golden it's hard to see him. He is a zombie effect monster. You can send this card and one spell or trap card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one card on the field, send it to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one spell trap card to the graveyard, you control, to the graveyard. Add this card to your hand, then you can special summon one zombie monster from your hand, and if you do, until the end of your opponent's turn, it gains 1000 attack and defense and cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use this once per turn. Magicalized Fusion. Fusion summon one spellcaster fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials mentioned on it from your field or graveyard. You can only activate one magicalized fusion per turn. And our last card is Harpy's Feather Storm. If you control a winged beast monster until the end of this turn, negate any monster effects your opponent activates. If you control a harpy monster, you can activate this card from your hand. If this card is in its owner's spell and trap zone, is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can add one Harpy Feather Duster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Anyways guys, that is the end of this video. I am so happy to be celebrating another year, another anniversary, and another Valentine's Day with all of you. It's been 3 years. And I can't believe it. I hope you all were able to enjoy this. I wanted to read more cards for you and do things a little longer. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this video will just make your Valentine's Day a little better. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Good night, my little night owls. Until next time. Bye bye.